Well, I'm crossing my fingers that everything's gonna stay fine and not screw up. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. YouTube, I'm just having an OBS crisis, but I think we're fixed. We're gonna get into the game. Um, all right, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and resume. Actually, let's load the last checkpoint because I think you might have missed some dialogue when I was trying to figure out my issue. So,
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him.
Hey, we're in this together, and Smart Money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Imagine
hey,
ambivalent
Dragonfire.
omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark.
Uh-oh.
Such
Uh-oh.
is my celestial solitude. Power without purpose.
We're getting lore. Hey, Mist.
His crew were
How are you doing?
Plagued by a pox, I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing?
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. We worship the wonder of my
Dragonfire, tell me about your issue.
I think we know where this
It's comforting knowing someone else had similar issues today.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools, fit for feasting.
Short version would be good.
Hunger, a cancerous craving called Magus.
What did it want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation, flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the
When I get a
scary
brief moment without dialogue, I will try to catch everybody up.
Sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone
So
gone
he
sour.
had the mine, or the soul
Resolved
stone.
to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation. You let Raker steal your powers.
Hold on, was the soul stone the
His
yellow
wayward
stone?
Wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
So that's supposed to be orange and not yellow. Or maybe it's different in the comics. So here, I'll just do a quick rundown on what we've missed. Or to catch anybody up that's missed some time on the game. So the main points are, we went into a place we weren't supposed to go to. We found what I thought was the Mind Stone, Yellowstone. And unleashed some baddie, right? And then these priests came across it and started using it to control the minds of people that they wanted to be followers. And it was pretty much destroying the galaxy. Drax got controlled with it, and we went to go save him with the help of Mantis. And Mantis's way of saving us was she took us to find Adam Warlock, and Adam Warlock is going to help us put an end to these priests because they used to be his priests. And he just said Soul Stone, which is the orange stone, I think, right? So I'm kind of confused on whether I was looking at a yellow stone or a orange stone.
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it!
Good to hear, Mist.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our
I think next weekend is when we're gonna start the Dragon Age Origins run.
Best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy.
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my
Yeah, I've
promise,
missed
I
you
got
during the
to
week.
Nikki's.
Whenever you couldn't or where you're going to bed early. I know that
Peter, you can't
time schedule's a little
trust
off,
anything you saw in there.
but
This was different,
still do miss you.
and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corell.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by
I'm gonna
the
read
stone,
that in a second, Dragonfire.
chained to the child.
That's what Corell said. The three of them are somehow connected. She said Nikki needs to accept her death.
Magus preys upon her pain, manipulates her mind while feeding on her flock of followers.
And I'm guessing it never gets full.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must
I think the
grow.
way apps work,
Harness
Mist,
its hunger through the host.
is it doesn't. Because I know if you like even go off the app
Free the rest. Why didn't you just say
for
that?
any prolonged period, or if you're off the app and sound is gonna play in another app,
One, find Nikki.
it actually
Ooh,
turns
Mr.
off
Mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step free
the
and
Twitch
get that
app
stone away
on
from
your
her.
tablet or
Follow up
phone.
that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity.
'Cause I tried to do that before with some other streams,
Bondage and bridge
just to help friends out to where it would always lurk for them,
If Magus is
and
merged,
it doesn't work on a tablet or a phone like that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you...
What's going?
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good.
They've got the cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
So this is the cortex that Cosmos let us use, that lets you pretty much go anywhere in the known universe through time. Nowhere to run.
To go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be.
You can see the.
Just
I don't know
trust
why
me.
we're seeing an outline on her. We got everything running at the highest
Don't go dying on me.
texture settings. Yeah, with the website,
Get you.
it's a little iffy. Cause like I'll have, say, Critical Role up, like on a browser before it goes live, and sometimes it'll like go live with them, and other times it won't switch over to that feed for some reason. All right. So before we do this, I had computer issues today where OBS was lagging every game I tried to play, even like the Final Fantasy games, like the original Final Fantasy games. Anything that wouldn't even run power, it was just destroying OBS for some reason. I had to revert back a video driver that I was successfully playing games on prior. Dragonfire had a similar issue. Xfinity IPTV, I got you. Devices in the dorm lounges not working, and I figured out a way to fix them yesterday. Created a new service account and added it to the dorm AD group so I could set them up. Today I tried to finish the others, but the account is not in the dorm groups anymore because networking has a script that flushes and adds accounts each night. Oh man, that sucks. But today, adding the group back, the Wi-Fi doesn't seem to see the membership and you can't log in with them. I hate when I had a lot of issue with networks doing that when I worked at the network lab in college. My situation on that was it was removing files I needed to allow anybody in that building could play Left 4 Dead by using our server. And I was trying to make that happen at my college, so that no matter where you were at, whatever computer lab you were in, you didn't even have to have it installed. You could just play Left 4 Dead. And it was correcting that issue every time I tried to do it. It ended up working, even though I did get in trouble for that. But hey, what are you gonna do when you're last year of your college and you're bored? Your guess is they have something in the update that activates with a timer. I think you're probably right, Miss. Like, I don't know why sometimes, like I was saying, sometimes I'll have, if I know like somebody goes live at 8 a.m. in the morning, right? Or somebody goes live at 10 p.m. at night. Like Critical Role as an example, they go live 15 till 10 Eastern every Thursday, and I will have it on earlier and it just won't show up. Don't know why, but if I have it on at like 9:40, when it hits 9:45, it will not roll over to their live feed. So I have no clue why that works and why sometimes it doesn't.
You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say who needs him, but we
You ready?
So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
I did notice Mist. I think
Bet on Peter winning that
I think I had this in my mind at
All
one
5
point.
of us to beat him last time.
Was streams that I modded for. I could be there before they went live, and it would take me straight to being live.
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Huh, do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you
Do
deserve
a
an
couple
official
conversations
thank you
and then
for what
carry
you
on
did
with the game.
Atlantis.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
come on. It was just a puddle.
I need to leave at 4 p.m. today,
You saved their lives, man.
so I don't think we're going to be able to
Deserve a bit
beat
of
this
praise.
now. But
Rodents saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, we'll save them for the next time we all get a drink
I'm not
together,
too
buddy.
far. I think there's 16 chapters in the game.
What'll it be this time?
This is
Confetti
14.
jet boots?
I may try to do a little streaming tomorrow evening. I think I'll be home around 7 or 8. I may jump in and do some of that. Let's just do both of these.
Got you covered. Small marvel crafted. Now that was some quality crafting, if I might say so myself.
Tactical stand. Your visor is now able to scan enemies in combat. Time slows down while you are scanning an enemy. Oh, it gives you clues on how to defeat them. Guess that would have been a helpful
Are
thing
you okay
earlier.
letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
Alright.
She's just gonna let the church take
We'll go ahead and
over her
push
home
on.
world.
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki. I take it Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
He was the most convinced we could bring you back, you know? I don't know if it's optimism or stubbornness, but it works for him.
Where are we going? We going to nowhere to find Cosmos? Or Cosmo?
I guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch.
Yeah, Mist, I have a... That's one of the reasons I've not done it yet is I'm trying to gather all the codes that I actually have from all the sites. I probably will use a Google Doc. That was kind of a plan I had. But I still want to push people to go to the Discord. Just to try to grow my Discord a little bit.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Which, by the way, the Dragon Age character creation polls are up in the vote section of Discord.
While we wait, whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold.
What the flark? Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now.
He is a man of action.
I'll let you guys choose my race and class, and then based on what you have selected, we will then continue on with what origin. But I think some of them, like depending on what you pick, you're forced into one or the other, right? I think if you're a human, you're forced into a human noble. If you're a mage, you're forced into the mage one.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we like
And if you're elf or dwarf, I think you do actually have a choice there of
Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage
of what you start off with. Pet the
Take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the
It's
ship's still
llama.
here when we come back.
he didn't pet him.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
We're just gonna straight off fight as soon as we get out here.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Yeah, I think I saw that you had voted on the race. I think I must have not checked back.
The beginning of a new world, one without death or pain or fear. You should know this.
No, Dragon Age Inquisition. Wow. No way. Rise of the Tomb Raider is going to be one? No, I've already got that. I was thinking of Shadow of the Tomb Raider is what I need. Alright. Mega ability unlocked for Drax, Wrath of Katath. Rejecting his promise and fully accepting his family's death showed Drax how truly strong he is. He'll now deal moderate damage and heavy stagger to a single enemy and moderate stagger to all enemies when he's enraged. He also deals more stagger while raging. Well, let's send him.
with fate!
Believe didn't shield them from that!
Stop the sword through! Eat now! Light him up! Here's our chance!
Head on a swivel!
Meet your maker! You have caused us consternation, but no longer!
Let's rush him, Jax! Making short work of these cultist creeps!
Yeah, those. I mean, those are some really good games.
Pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, 'cause I'm gonna kill him for
And just the
fucking
first
up
two
this
there
space
on that list would be worth
We have been very busy
worth a go.
decorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Mickey.
Control is still one of my favorite games I've ever played.
We're wasting time, Peter. I don't like the sound
I keep
of that
thinking I may
fulfillment
replay
thing.
it with the upgraded
Scott, Cosmos
stuff that they've
Tower shut
added.
down.
Upgraded visuals.
That's because it's never been dark before.
Alright, I am going to try.
You
Check
do
out
realize
something.
some of the
Okay,
guys
there we
shooting
go.
at us were nowhere security.
This does not
It's having
bode
some
well
trouble.
for the dog.
Never was the mutt's biggest
Not
fear.
having
We
this
coulda
in
used the
full
backup
screen.
telepath.
If Cosmo is on their side, getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drac, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. Kinda dreading what we're gonna see.
I did add a
Mark.
bunch of
Same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but
mods
close.
for Dragon Age. I
Really
was testing
stunk
them out
sometimes.
yesterday.
Clark, over there.
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
They all
Everyone
look
wants
pretty
something we
cool,
can't have.
Yeah,
but I just did
this
a
Crux
like a
was
quick test on
suspicious of anyone
something,
giving them anything for free.
Yeah,
and
I don't know, Rocket.
like
Gamora said,
Duncan's
everybody
character
wants
had no clothes on,
Church tailors their
just
own
loincloth.
individual.
Seems to
And
me
one
most
of the
them give in.
female leads in the origin I was doing had no hair.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
I gotta figure out what I
Another
did
giant
wrong.
ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once?
Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second one, right? Missed.
It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Everyone quiet. We got company.
I was thinking there might have been a way to like
They do not fear death.
surprise him or something. I don't know.
These are just grunts.
Nice.
At least they go down easier than the bucketheads.
I am barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, that at one point I'm gonna play
100 units says they're tied to the.
like a Tomb Raider run, right? Gonna play or at least the 3 new ones, right? I think the only one I don't have is Shadow. I've never played it. I've only played the first 2.
fulfillment.
Oh, alright. Why is it not letting me do abilities? Let's upgrade her 3rd one. Dragon Age should be Origin. Control GOG and maybe Tomb Raider on Epic. It's got like this, if it goes like this month. Yeah, I saw all the, like Tomb Raider's been doing a big deal, right? Like they were, like all their games on Steam or like on sale. I was like, oh, I'll get Shadow,
Rotations ago.
and
Did? Was it Blurf? No. Shut up and Butts, maybe? Whoa,
Started to get Shadow, and then it was like still 30-40 bucks. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, where am I supposed to go?
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
Alright, what am I missing? Gotta be missing something here.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Right here.
It wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
Well, we got just the 5 of us.
I guess I just go
Filling
through
us all
here.
with confidence there, big guy.
Over here. Looks like
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of epic games.
Close to Madlow's
Um,
Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could
but
be
they
a bunch
didn't
of
give
wackos
away
waiting
Shadow,
for us
did
on the
they?
other side.
Did I miss it?
Point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
You're the leader of this outfit.
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Madlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Is this the
No,
bar?
much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for
Freaking
the bar
out like
brawls
that.
and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
Yeah, I don't hate on Epic at all. Like, I mean, it may not be the most easy thing to use,
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
but
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering.
I'm getting a lot of games
Or
from there.
maybe he
All
was
right, let's
lying
read
about
this.
which side he was on, and is just
Egghead
waiting.
Reviews. That's more like it. Eggy
Carries an
Noop.
old grudge.
Loyal reader, this is why I come to know where to drink. As I scribe for you a cacophony of clamorous explosions, chased by indignant klaxons, screams away. Take a sip of otherwise unremarkable Mercurian Scorcher, and right now it tastes like ambrosia. A crowd just dashed past, arms flapping and mouth spouting hysterics about invasion. Just another day on the edge of oblivion, and I finally feel relaxed. Here, every problem is somebody else's as long as you've got your lips to a glass. You can take yourself right out of the game and enjoy that fact. At least this time, it's not you. So thank you, my endangered unfortunates, for your sacrifice. I raise a glass to whatever ails you.
Warlock carries an old grudge. Would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, next week, I'm gonna try that Moonglow Bay. It's free on Game Pass, and it just looks like it has a little, just a pure vibe to it.
Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual? We don't know space magic.
Yeah, because that ain't a real thing.
Man, I'm not so sure anymore. Not after Lamentus. None of this makes any sense. But Mantis gave us somebody who can
I was
fight
just
it.
curious if it would
Who
stop
also
that.
makes no sense.
Exactly. I think. He
But
can
if
deal with his
Moonglow
evil
isn't a
thing.
game that is fun, if I don't enjoy it when we're playing it, I think we're gonna play Darkest Dungeon
Destruction
2
is pretty massive.
Let's keep it down.
for a little while.
They're dropping like flies. Suit it up.
Take heed!
Rocket! Fireworks!
Kind of fun to be able to do that.